Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, we're going to be opening up two packages. Both are trades. One comes from Mr. Alexander, all the way from Woodburn, Oregon. The other one comes from Mr. Eric Reynolds from Scurry, Texas. He sent me some stuff before, but I'm going to show you the knives I'm going to be sending them, and I'm going to show you the knives they sent me. So this is going to be a cool video, and I can't wait to show you these knives. Well, anyway, guys, we're gonna look into these packages. We're gonna go over the trades, and I just want to thank y'all for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, guys, this is the box from Mr. Alexander, all the way from Woodburn, Oregon. I'm fixing to open it up and put everything right here. Dear Kevin, thank you for your service. As I had previously mentioned, both of my grandfathers had served in the U.S. Air Force. One uncle served in the U.S. Navy. During Vietnam, two cousins, brothers, both served in the U.S. Marine Corps. Hoorah. One cousin served in the U.S. Army, and my brother-in-law just completed his active duty service in the Marine Corps. He is now a local firefighter. Hoorah. I love that, buddy. Thank you for sharing all this. Thank you for all their services, man. Let them know that I thank him for that. Plus, he's now a first responder. I love that. I was gifted my first pocket knife by my grandfather, Al. It was an old Camp King. I had cut my thumb while removing those thorns from my sister's friend. I was scared they would take the knife from me, so I hid my thumb in my pocket and ran to my grandparents' house. When I got there, I noticed I had bled through my pants. I had lightheaded and fainted after seeing the blood. When I woke up, everyone was concerned with me fainting. They never mentioned the knife. At some point, while fishing in Milk Creek on our farm, I dropped the knife into the creek. I searched for days and never found it. We eventually moved off the farm. When I was in high school, a friend's family bought a house on the same creek. One summer, while catching crawdads, we waded up the creek to our old farm. After about 15 minutes of looking, I found my old knife. Surprisingly, it was still in decent shape. I would eventually throw it into an old toolbox and forget all about it. That's a cool story, man. Thank you for sharing this, Tim. One day while searching random restoration videos on YouTube, the Knife Doctor's video would turn up. Lo and behold, a video of restoring old pocket knives. I immediately got off the couch and went and dug the old knife out of a hidden toolbox. I repaired a loose scale, cleaned it, and sharpened it. It is now sitting under a light on the top shelf in an overloaded display case that has grown at least 10 times since finding your videos. Tim, thank you so much, buddy, for sharing this. I now drag my beautiful wife and amazing sons out to local antique stores and flea markets every chance I get. I love this, man. Thank you so much, Tim. Included are some knives for trade, hoping for Case X XX Greenbone Trapper from Colt's Pawn Shop and Baron Son Folding Hunter from Bucky's, if possible. Some are for your upcoming auctions and some for your parts collection. Thank you, sir. Tim Alexander and family. Well, Tim, thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it, man. I really do. And we're fixing to get into these pocket knives. Well, first of all, let me show you the knives I got him. Here's the Folding Hunter from Bucky's. It's the Baron Son. And this is the Greenbone Trapper right here. I bought from, let's see, it's Dawson Road Pawn and Jewelry. But it's a beautiful green bone. You see that right there? Beautiful knife. And it is a 1985 stainless steel. See the lightning bolt S's, and you got the 5 dots on either side of the 2 S's right there. You see even the USA has that lightning bolt S. That's the classic sign that it's the 80s. It's a beautiful knife. Very sharp. Good old spade blade there. Got some fingerprints on it, but I'm gonna let Mr. Colt clean those off. But you see that right there, This is the other side. Look at that bone, y'all. There's something right there. I think it's dirt. Looks like clay. Let me get something real quick. Good as gold now. Go ahead and wipe it down. This is a piece of Neverdol I had out. Just gonna see what it'll do real quick. See, it's good and used. Okay, it's all better now. Cleaned up real good. That was just a wore out piece of Neverdol too, guys. Got the blades good too. Beautiful knife. I noticed it does have a few scratches right there. Other than that, this thing is about mint. Beautiful, beautiful knife. Love this thing. So that's one of them. I got him. They had it regular $150, but I knew that was way too high. I got it for $100. And this knife here is a Bear & Son Bolden Hunter. Right here. That sheath is awesome, man. I love that sheath. I guess you put your belt right through there. Look, kind of looks like a gun holster. I like it. And this blade, or this knife, is absolutely gorgeous. Bear & Son USA. See, these blades are stamped. It's a beautiful knife. Tell you what, Bear & Son has really impressed me on their knives. But that's the knives I got him for all these knives here. Which is, this one cost me about, with taxes, right at $70. So I got $170 in all these knives here. So guys, what I'm about to do now, I'm fitting to turn the camera off and unwrap all these. That way I ain't doing it on camera. I got them all unwrapped. These knives were for parts. These knives were for the trade, he said, and these knives were for the upcoming auction in October. So we're going to start with the parts knives first. He says or. I like that because you never know. This one here, I don't know who made this one, but that is can't see it, but it's got a bone handle. It's got a broke, the handle's all broke right there. But it's a very cool little pocket knife. It's well made too. I just cannot see who made that. And this one here, believe it or not, is a PAL. Look at there. The blade's been whittled down. It's got broken blades. And you got that blade that's been whittled down too. Great snap though. It's a good parts knife. Knives like this were issued to the troops in World War II. But it does have brass in it. I don't know if it was made during World War II or not, but these were very good knives. Three of these are case knives, and this one here is a Camp King. A small Camp King too. I like those. Let's see, there's a case right there. We're going to see if we can't tell what year it is. Oh man, it's X's under. That's 1940 all the way through up to 1964. Bone handles. Yes, that's a good parts knife there. Now this one here now, This is a very nice frame. The handles are red bone. Beautiful knife. It's a Texas toothpick is what it was, and this is X's under. Check that out, man. So cool. Very good body. My God, I gotta find something to go in here. That is beautiful, ain't it? Love that. This one here is another case. Looks like a Whittler. Yeah, it had to be in. It had to be in the main blade going this way. Yep. So we never know what year it is because all that stuff is gone. But they did have a main blade here, so that is a Whittler. But it's good parts knife. It really is. The handles are excellent shape. It's just the blades were all messed up. This one here is a little Camp King. I like these. I don't know what's wrong with it yet. Yeah, something wrong with the spring. Spring's broke probably. Yep, broke right there. Well, these are excellent little knives. They're this is a smaller version of the Camp King. Bottle opener, flat tip screwdriver, can opener. I have a 3-blade Camp King. Pretty cool. And then you got your punch blade. We might have to break this one down and make it a 2-blade knife. Wouldn't that be a cool project? I think we might do that. Take these tabs off and redo the pins and put the tabs back on. I think that'd be a cool little project. What y'all think? Hoorah. Now these guys, we'll go to the auction first. This one here is a made in USA, but look at the handles on that. That is absolutely gorgeous. And these little bolsters like this, you know this is an old knife. Very old knife. I wouldn't be afraid to say back in the 30s. Because it got brass in it. That's beautiful, ain't it? Love that. It's probably made by the Novelty Knife Company, by Camillus, Imperial, or even Colonial. And this one here is a Colonial. Very good knife. Awesome, awesome carbon steel. But this will be going into the auction in October. Ain't that cool? Well, this one here is missing a bolster, so that one will not be in the auction. That's going to be going into the parts knife. I didn't see that a while ago when I opened that. But this is the edge. It's made in Germany. But yeah, we can't put that in the auction. And this right here now is a solid Imperial made from 1946 all the way up to 1956. You can barely see the Imperial right there. See right there? Very good knife though. It's solid. You got your flat tip screwdriver, bottle opener, you got a can opener, and you got your punch blade. And it's a Boy Scout knife. Be prepared. I love that. Love that. That'll be in the auction in October. And this one here's an easy open. The blade's been whittled down some. I'm not going to put that in the auction either, buddy. Just because of the blades. Yeah. When I put stuff in auction, I want them to be in really good shape. And this one is, I consider this a parts knife. Alright. If all these were for trade, see this little fish knife here? That's a Colonial. I love these single blade fish knives. That one's going to go into the auction. Now this one here is a Frontier, And I am working on a trade with Make Cutlery Great again. I'll show you the knives that I'm sending him, and I'll show you the knives also that I'm getting from him later, but I'm going to be sending this knife to him as well. This is a buck right there with the arrow over that way. The year will be right here. I don't know them buck symbols, but this is a great little knife. And this one will be in the auction for October. This one here is another buck. Again, that symbol, that year will be right here. It's a buck 303, USA made. Very good knife, good condition, great condition actually. We'll clean it up before we put it in. Just rub it down with Neverdull is all it needs. That one will be in the auction. You got a little Schrade right here. It is a 104 OT. Very good condition. This one as well will go into the auction. Now this one looks like a Colonial, yeah. And this one's a great little knife too. A little 3-blade knife. Ain't that cool? That one will be in the auction. Then you got a solid Colonial fish knife. Very good condition. The blade has been a little jagged right there. Ain't nothing much I can do about that. Those scratches are kind of deep, but it gives it a little character, a little patina. But ain't nothing wrong with the blade. I'll buff it out on my fiber wheel over there, try to get some of it out, but they took a grinder to it. I don't know why people do that. But you got your descaler, your hook remover, your bottle opener. Very good knife. That'll go in the auction. You got this one here, Imperial. That was made from 56 to 88. But you got your main blade, which is in great shape. Then you got your hook remover, descaler, and bottle opener. It's an Imperial. Beautiful knife. That knife will go into the auction. This is a case knife. I looked it up. It was an 82. It's got 4 dots on the right and 4 dots on the left. Stainless steel blades. You see the lightning bolt S up in case right there. You see the lightning bolt S's for stainless steel, and then you got USA right there. That's a lightning bolt S as well. So that's the 80s look right here, and this is like a little Stockman is all it is. See that right there? Ain't that cool? You got a little bit of a, I'll reshape that edge right there. And guys, this one will be going into the auction for October. And this one here is a little Imperial. The blades have been ground a little bit, but that is a that one right there is a 46 to 56. A little jackknife is all it is. Very cool knife. That one will be going into the auction. You got this one right here. You got a Colonial. Very cool knife. Great shape. That one will be going into the auction. You got this one right here. That is a Imperial with USA over to the right. That's 56 to 88. It's another little jackknife. Very good shape. That'll go into the auction. This one here is a Colonial jackknife. Very good shape. This one here's got some age to it now. That one will be going to the auction. This one here, guys, is a Westcut. This is a parts knife. You see the blade right there, how it's the whittled down. I'm not going to put that in auction. Now this one here we're going to talk about, and this one here. This one here is a buck. Again, that year, so USA 503. That will date will be right here. That's going into the auction. This one here is a Colonial It's really hard to date these colonials. That's like a cigar shape. You see that? This is another jackknife. Very good shape. That'll go into the auction. This is an Imperial Barlow. Providence Cutlery Company. Very good shape. The handles are not loose at all. It is a clamshell handle. It's not loose at all. Solid knife. That'll go into the auction. This one here is a parts knife. It is a Craftsman, but what I'm going to do with this one is, you got this one, you got a very good, these two blades are in great shape. This one has been broke and redone, but we also have a little Craftsman here, right there. See right there, Craftsman. But I love that right there. Strade made this for him. It looks like a Uncle Henry 897 UH is what it looks like. And you got the a little chip out of the blade. I'm gonna reshape that, and they got it hot right there. I'm gonna get that off. But I'm gonna send these two knives to Mr. Drew Barker out of Gibsonville, North Carolina. He collects Craftsman knives, so we're gonna send that to him. And you got this right here. This is a nice colonial knife right here. Very nice. Stockman. This is a nice knife here. I'm gonna send this to Second Chance George. He likes colonial knives. I'm keeping this one here, guys. This is a Western right here, Western USA. We're gonna look that tank stamp up real quick. I think from 61 to 77 this knife was made, according to the tank stamp. But this is a gut hook remover for birds. This is pretty cool. I don't have one of these. I have quite a few of the Western knives, but it's pretty sharp. It needs an edge, but this is a great little knife to keep, to add to my collection. That right there. And this right here, guys, I'm gonna keep. This is a beautiful knife. See that right there? That's a Remington, probably made in the 90s, I'm thinking. You see that BOK Foundation? It was an advertisement knife, but I love this knife. It's a little lot blade. It needs to be oiled, needs to be cleaned up. But I'm gonna keep these two knives for my personal collection. These will be going to the auction for October, and these two will be going to Mr. Drew Barker, because he sent me, he's done sent me 4 packages, and me and him traded. I'm gonna be sending this to him and these as well. But I was gonna show you the knives that I'm getting from Make Cutlery Great Again. His name is Mike. He's a great guy. But here are the knives I'm getting from him, and one of them is a Gerber with the original sticker on there. The original sticker, and he likes Frontier knives. So I'm sending him 4 Frontiers, and also I'm getting from him a butcher's knife. I forgot to mention that. But I'm sending him 4 Frontiers. This is the one I just got from Tim. Right there. That's a great little knife. Mike will love that. I know he will. And I'm sending him this little knife here. This is a good little Frontier. I like these guys. This was a line that Imperial put out. I'm not a big fan of them. Never have been. And but they're great knives now. They're USA made. But I just never did like them, you know. Or I never did love them. I like them. I'll pick them up if I come across them and they're in good shape. Just because they're USA made and I can get them for a good price, I'll buy them. But this one here too, guys. That one right there is going to go to him. I think somebody sent this one in. Not real sure. And also sending him this one here. I offered to clean them up, but he said he'll clean them up. So I'm going to just send them to him as they are. and he's going to be getting them knives to me here in the next few days. So those knives will be going to Mr. Mike for make cutlery great again. Well, these are the knives, guys, sent in from all the way from Oregon. Thank you, Tim, for all this stuff, buddy, and I'll get your knives in the mail today. Mr. Tim sent all those knives all the way from Woodburn, Oregon. It's even on the map. 2,773 miles away from Ellaville, Georgia. Tim, buddy, thank you so much for the trades, buddy. Thank you for the donations to the auctions. Appreciate those part knives, buddy. Thank you for everything. Appreciate you supporting the channel, buddy. God bless you, man. Okay, now, guys, we're fixing to open up the box all the way from Mr. Eric Reynolds, all the way from Scurry, Texas. I'm going to be opening up the knife with my single blade trapper. It had a broken spring. It was a 2-blade trapper. Now it's a single blade, and I absolutely love this knife. It also was a factory second, guys, so this knife has come a long way for being a user. It really has. Beautiful knife. I absolutely love it. Carry it every day. No, but he sent me some boxes before. Let's open this one. Whoa, look at him. Look at that right there. Oh boy, I love that right in there. Oh my God. Check that out, y'all. This is a surprise, y'all. I did not know he was sending it. The only thing I thought he was sending was this right here. Eric, buddy, thank you so much, man. It's got dots too. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to try to date this or show Wade. He's going to love it. He's going to try to talk me out of this. I guarantee you. I'm going to clean this thing up and take it on our next meetup. Ain't that cool? Eric, thank you, buddy. So much, man. Wow. Missing the bolster right there, but I think I have some like that I can take a bolster off of. It's a Camillus 4-line. Made from 36 all the way to about 45. Yeah, it's an old knife. Very old knife. Thank you, Eric. It'll be a parts knife. This is a Texas A&M 12th man thing. I like that. Very cool. It's from a wedding, it looks like. And this one here was the trade. First of all, I'm going to show you the knife I'm trading. This is a Case Longhouse. It's not the one that has the liner lock in there, but it's the one that's that has half stop. See that right there? It's got canvas micarta handles. It's a beautiful knife, sharp as a razor. But I'm sending him this knife here. I bought this from Deep South Cutlery for $154. So I'll be sending this to him. Take my name off of it. It is right here. So that's it's a High Banks, not a Longhouse. I apologize. The High Banks is this one. The Longhouse is the one that has the liner lock, and they're having issues with those locks. So, but again, I paid $154 for it. So I'll be sending this to Mr. Eric for this right here, and I've already got it confirmed by Wade and Matt. I sent them the photos, and it is a real deal. This is a pair 3 to go along with my pair 2. Ain't that awesome? Golden, Colorado, USA Earth. Got the compression lock. Ain't that cool? That's awesome, ain't it? Blade ain't hurt a bit, y'all. That's what I've been waiting on. Love that right there. It's a good feeling knife too. Got jipping right there, got jipping here. Looks like it's been carried before. It's got a bunch of lint down in there. It's alright though, it ain't hurt. It ain't hurt a bit. Usually these are about 250, about 225 in places. It's a great knife. See, this is the pair 3. See what it says on the box. Yeah, pair 3 right there. And this is the pair 2. See it right there? Now this one is a full hand right there. See there? I love this knife here. Now see this one, which it does come all the way down. As long as you choke up, it comes all the way down to the end of your hand. And it's perfect. You see how much longer the blade is though on the pair 2. But see, it fits your hand. You don't even have to choke up. That's what I like. But I'm going to be carrying this one for a little while. I've been carrying this the whole time. I'm going to put a leather lanyard in it. It's a great knife. Great knife. I love that right there. But guys, he bought this in an auction for 120 bucks. That's why he felt like he needed to send me something else to make up for it, because I told him how much I gave for it. But I love it. It's been a long worth the wait. I had to trade for it because even with the Op Focus, I was going to be paying more than that right there. By the time you add shipping and everything in. Op Focus is a program with Spyderco where you get like 40% off of knives. But this is a good story here. I traded up for it, so very good knife. Love this. Mr. Eric, thank you for this trade, buddy. Appreciate the extras. Love it, man. Thank you so much for this. Mr. Eric sent those trades all the way in from Scurry, Texas. 756 miles away from Ellaville, Georgia. Eric, buddy, I appreciate you sending that knife in, buddy. It's been a long time waiting for that pair 3 Spyderco. Thank you so much, buddy, for finding it. Appreciate you supporting the channel, man. God bless you. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. There's a lot of trading going on, guys. I got more in the works too, and I just love it. I get to fool with knives every single day for about 10 hours a day, and I absolutely love it. Love it. And I love my pair 2, so do. And I know I'm gonna love my pair 3. I love that right there. I'm gonna carry it. I'm gonna put this one in the drawer for a little while and carry my pair 3. Cannot wait to put a leather lanyard in it, and it will be in my pocket tomorrow. Promise you. Or matter of fact, after the video here. But I love my pair 2 now. I love it. Love it. It's a full. This is a full knife here. As you can see, it stretches all the way across my hand. And this one here, you can about hide. See. Love it though. Sure do. Very cool. And I love this doggone butcher knife, and I guarantee you, Wade is going to try to talk me out of this thing. It's got dots. It's got the cardboard sheath that it came with from the factory. Man, love it, man. Love it. But guys, thank y'all so much again for tuning in today. I want to say God bless y'all. Until we meet again, guys. I'll be like a good night. Stay sharp.
Sun's just peeking as they hit the road, hunting for the steel that's waiting to be honed. Roaming from the city to the countryside, looking for the blades that others left behind. His hands are ready, his vision sharp and clear. For the knife doctor, every find is dear. In a dusty stall, he spots the blade, yeah. Rusting stories, edges frayed, yeah. In his hands, the seals reborn. On the road at the crack of dawn, he's the knife doctor with an edge so true, saving lives with them old knives, making them just like new.